And we live. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Chop Shop. We're here talking Vince, Roman, Brock, every single thing that happened yesterday in wrestling news. Got some guests with me. You guys want to tell them where they can follow you and everything? Starting with Alex.
You already know what it is, folks. One of the longest chop shop, Ali Loco. Loco.
What's going on, y'all? HB Bird on TikTok. Pretty much my main page now. The wrestling page and whatnot. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get it.
All right. Damn, bro. I thought Vince was gonna go to 100, my man. What happened? What happened? Go ahead, Alex. What, man? How you feeling about Vince retiring?
I thought he was going to be on his deathbed. Deadass thought he was going to be on his deathbed. He was going to be comatose with the fucking shit up his nose and going to say, "You're fired," while on a wheelchair. I thought he was going to get that far. But the way he retired on Twitter, like, yeah, I know he has his shenanigans going on because of what he did, but look, for someone of Vince's caliber, bro, I thought it would be a little bit more like avant-garde, more, more showmanship. How Vince would have done it, like the end of the curtain, it's his last hurrah. Because it's crazy to think about it, that this man is actually retiring, and he's retiring in a way that, let's be honest, he didn't want to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just in shock with that.
As far as everything that's going on, I just want to say, I hope you people are happy, okay? I hope all of you are happy with what you've done. You made the man that gave us Durag Vince retire. And I am sick to my stomach, okay? I'm sick. I was up all night crying. I'll never get over this. This is your fault, okay? I didn't ask for this. You asked for this.
Made the man who looked at John Cena dead in the eye, gave him
Jesus.
And said, "I'm not
You mean this moment right here?
That one right there. You made that man retire." I'm not gonna say that phrase because I'm not in the liberty in the position of saying it, so I'll let Jason say it.
Look, I'm gonna just keep it PG from now on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it PG.
Another thing that I'm happy to find here. I don't want to hear any WWE hater blame Vince from now on that WWE doo-doo.
Yeah.
They can no longer Vince. Now I will blame Nick Khan or Steph.
Yeah, there is that. It's no more blaming Vince for everything, even though some people think he may be still like running stuff from behind the scenes and whatnot. Even if that is like the case, which I probably don't think it is, like now it's just like the Vince excuse goes out the window. So
Just like, so what do y'all think for certain people as far as like Theory and Roman? How you think this is gonna affect them?
Roman's not gonna change at all. I don't think Nick Khan or Steph are stupid enough or marky enough to say, let's get rid of Roman. No, Roman's their moneymaker right now. They're not gonna get rid of what's bringing. That's their top guy. They're not gonna. As far as Theory goes, I honestly don't know because I know that's a Vince project, and I don't know what direction they're gonna be trying to head in. I generally don't.
I feel kind of the same way. Like as far as Roman, obviously he's not going anywhere. Like he may lose the title soon, like as like was probably planned, like either at SummerSlam or Clash at the Castle and whatnot. But as far as like him being like the top guy, I don't think that's gonna change because it's just like they spent all this time and all these years trying to get him to this point, and they finally got him to this point. So now it's just like it would be stupid of them to kind of like go back on everything that they've done and kind of like diminish Roman and what he's like doing now. Theory, I kind of get the feel that they gonna screw up Theory. And by screw up Theory, I mean they gonna ultimately have him either be unsuccessful in cashing in his money in the bank, or have somebody take it off him, like Seth Rollins, like which I would be for because I like Seth Rollins, but in the end, you kind of messing up Theory because it's just like y'all done did all this stuff to kind of like start creating new stars and whatnot, and y'all finally getting to that point. Theory on Raw and SmackDown over here beefing with everybody. He putting in work and whatnot. So it's just like my whole thing with him winning Money in the Bank is now he has to win the championship. Otherwise, it was a bust. You had him win Money in the Bank for no reason at all. And I feel like sooner or later, I more feel like somebody's gonna take it off him, like Seth Rollins, because mostly because like when they were on Monday Night Raw, I just remember the scene where Seth Rollins was kind of like taking Theory under his wing and whatnot, like let me teach you this, that, and third, blah blah blah. And he was looking at
that briefcase.
He had a real hard glance at that briefcase. So it's just like my thing is, I think they did that to make it to make sure they had an out, just in case like they didn't want to push Theory anymore, so that they could get the briefcase off him and it would make sense.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said in the beginning, I just feel like they gonna mess him up because the only way you keep making Theory better is like to have him successfully cash in, because it's just like if he loses, then what was the point? What was the point? All of this was for nothing. You basically shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man. I'm hoping they don't mess up Theory. But now since Triple H is in the whole talent relations and all this, do you see any change for certain people like Seth, AJ Styles, and all of them?
So I feel like one person in particular currently right now try to revitalize as much as he can now. Tommaso Ciampa. Everything power to elevate Ciampa.
Alex, you kind of cutting in and out. Like
the
audio kind of cutting in and out.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just me.
No, I thought it was mine, so I took everything off of Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
All right. So as I was saying, in this Tommaso Ciampa,
yeah, still doing it. It's like it's like cutting in and out. Like I can hear you for a little bit, then it's
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it sounded a little better.
Go ahead.
All right, then as I was saying, with this scenario, I feel like Tommaso Ciampa is going to be his main focus right now. Elevate him as much as he can again because of the scenario he's in, the circumstance he's at.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, his NXT babies. Hell, we can even see Shinsuke Nakamura be elevated to a main event world champion caliber contender. But at the same time, you got to realize that you just can't push all the quote unquote indie darlings of yesteryear. He's going to have to create new stars. And honestly, but with this creative direction, I'm not worried with what Triple H does. All I know it's going to be golden. Look what he did with NXT. He created some stars that a lot of fans didn't care about. Like he turned Baron Corbin into a star. He turned Velveteen Dream into a star. So you can trust what Triple H will do on the main roster.
Yeah, I definitely have faith in Triple H. I just think like I kind of sit and think to myself, like if all this would have came about maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, like I wonder how the landscape of AEW would look as of right now. Like, wouldn't be if this happened maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I'd be willing to predict that Adam Cole would probably be WWE champion at this point in time if all of this stuff went on.
It's crazy.
2 years ago.
Not to cut you off, but look what somebody asked in the comments.
What happened?
They came from your TikTok about this.
Do you guys see an Adam Cole?
Said, do we think Adam Cole will come back?
Probably.
It's probably. I wouldn't put it past any of them. Like I could see if things aren't working out there. I feel like somebody like Andrade would really benefit from coming back to WWE now. Because like first of all, like I've been rocking with Andrade since like NXT, like when he was like NXT champion and whatnot. I don't know what it is about him. It's just like I really rock with him. And like when he went up to the main roster and he was, doing his thing and putting on bangers with like Rey Mysterio and whatnot, I was rocking with it. But then when he left, it was just like and went to AEW to kind of see where he is now. It's just like I don't like it. Like he should be doing way more than what he's doing, and I feel like they really dropped the ball on him. So I feel like definitely a couple of people from AEW they would consider coming back now that Vince is like not necessarily in control.
So yeah, just give it a couple time, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of shift with AEW and WWE.
How about Homegirl?
Yeah, so
Is this going to change anything? Is this going to change anything for Sasha?
I feel like Sasha's still going to be on the fence no matter the circumstances. Yes, she trusts Triple H. I'm pretty sure she's cool with Stephanie, but in that scenario, I'm pretty sure she's waiting until like Bruce Pritchard and is gone and other people that are Vince's guys.
Yeah.
I think until there's no trace of like Vince McMahon yes men, I think Sasha will come back. Until then, I'm pretty sure she's on the fence.
I mean, I feel like ultimately there's always going to be some people in the company that, that are still Vince guys and whatnot. I don't feel like you can get rid of all of it because, it was Vince's company and whatnot. But as far as like Sasha Banks coming back, I could definitely see her coming back now. And I don't feel like she would necessarily be punished for anything that, she has done and whatnot because, Triple H and Stephanie and whatnot, they in control now. So I definitely see her coming back. I hope she does. Because if they let her walk, then that's a huge L. A huge L.
I hope. But bro, it's gonna be different, man. It still hasn't hit me yet, bro. Because I was really one of those people like Alex. I thought Vince was gonna be on his deathbed. That's the only way he was gonna retire, bro. Like people want to say, the allegations and all that, yeah. But I still can't believe it, bro. Like I was at SmackDown waiting in line while the news dropped, and I'm just like, nah. It's a troll. He probably gonna come on SmackDown, do the same shit, and then I'm like, wow. I saw the news with Stephanie, and I'm just like, this is really happening.
Yeah, man. It was just like when the news dropped for me, like that was just like I'm saying, it was like real crazy. Like I ran into my oldest brother, like, and he anybody knows me knows like my oldest brother, like we real deep in like wrestling and whatnot. And I was like, you saw the news, you saw what happened. Vince retired. This man started laughing. He was like, yeah, I heard it. You know what that mean, right? I was like, what did that mean? He was like, that man guilty. He is going to jail, and you can count on it. Because ain't no way he retiring unless he guilty. I was just like, well, you got a point. You definitely got a point.
And then he retired, so he might be guilty.
He obviously did something because that man retired with the quickness.
And even if it ain't nothing serious, it's still embarrassing, bro.
He probably knew he was retiring, like as soon as the allegations dropped. That's why he started doing that stuff where he would, come out and introduce the show and whatnot.
Yep.
Just to kind of get, the last of it out of his system. But man.
And like somebody said, bro, there's still more to the story. We don't know everything yet. Guarantee you everything hasn't dropped. There's probably it's just crazy, bro. And
so crazy.
It just makes me think because like I tell you on the chat, I've been watching the old wrestling and stuff, and I'm just like, this man, regardless how you feel about him, bro, he gave us entertainment, bro.
He did.
This guy is there's a reason why he's called the godfather of professional wrestling or / sports entertainment. Without him taking initiative, I guarantee you a lot of wrestling promotions would not be on national television or any form of television.
Oh, definitely.
It's funny you just said that because look at the comment.
This guy's been posting it at least 5 times already.
Absolutely. I can't see.
And you're
the chance,
absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right. Vince was the one that took initiative to make other promotions try to compete with him or be an alternative to him. TNA started it.
Mhm.
Ring of Honor did it in its local regional area, and now AEW.
Man, it's yeah, and that our like from that comment, I specifically remember like answering a question where it was like you had to get rid of one of the promotions, and it was like AEW, TNA, WWE, New Japan, something like that, and I was just like, I was like, get rid of AEW. Like if that's what it is, then get rid of AEW because they're the more new promotion, and then on top of that, like I'm not gonna say WWE because without WWE, a lot of these promotions don't exist. The world of
Mhm.
pro wrestling is not what it is without
Yeah.
WWE. So it's just like as much as you hate WWE, as
Yeah.
much as you hate Vince, you can't take it away because they started it. They
No, because
more
you're
likely
right.
started it.
No, you're right about that. That post you were talking about, the only exception is New Japan because obviously it's in Japan.
Right.
So TNA and AEW, without those two promotions, there is no WWE. I mean, granted, if WWE never existed, I guess Jim Crockett Promotions would still be a thing. But guess what? Wrestling in the U.S. would be a territorial thing still, where there's only wrestling in the West Coast, wrestling up in New York, wrestling down in Florida, the Memphis, the Southern Territories, the Midwest. It wouldn't be as big. So without WWE taking the initiative of going national, everything would be territorial. TNA wouldn't exist, AEW wouldn't exist, and if they would, they'd be territorials.
I'm still trying to this shit, man. But I need y'all to give me your favorite Vince moment right now, bro. And it can't be to keep it up. It can't be.
Oh man.
Hey, low key, call me an asshole, but when the man tore both of his quads in the 2005 Royal Rumble, this man, because you can all tell that wasn't scripted, bro. That was they messed up the finish on that one. That man came back pissed, donked his quads, tore him at the same time. But this man's adrenaline was to the point where he was still mad at the outcome of the match. That he didn't care. He was in pain. He was yelling at them like, pretty much, you fucked up the spot. You fucked up the spot. You guys got to restart again. And you were like, oh shit. But if not for real, obviously it's me, Austin. The reveal from the Ministry of Darkness. That's one of the most iconic ones. It's me, Austin. It was me all along.
My favorite Vince moment, I'd probably say, I think it was where he was trying to find out who his illegitimate son was, and everybody was around ringside, and then he was like, first off, if you are not Caucasian, please leave right now. He was like, and then he was just looking at her. He's like, sorry, Shelton, Mark Henry, if you are not Caucasian, please leave.
Speaking of that, from that thing too, I remember when Jeff Hardy came out too, and they were like, "Jeff, you are not Vince's son." He was like, "Hell yeah!" Yeah. But honestly, there's so many, man. But
another one too that's iconic too was the trial of Eric Bischoff when he was the judge.
Yeah.
The man picked up Eric Bischoff and threw him in the back of a dumpster truck, bro.
But I'd honestly have to say, and it's a quick moment. But when this dude was dancing to Somebody Call My Mama when God was coming down the ramp, bro.
Bro. The other iconic moments, 2006, when they were feuding with DX, bro. That's some of the funniest shit.
That's what I was just watching. That's the year I'm watching right now, man.
Anything 2006 with them, with DX was iconic as well. Hey, you can hate on this former president, but when Donald Trump cut his hair,
that was funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then he transitioned into do-rag Vince.
Do-rag Vince.
Do-rag Vince. That's the OG right there.
Hey, look at it like this. This man, Vince McMahon, retired as ECW and WWE champion. Let that sink in. The chairman of WWE retired as ECW and WWE champion.
I mean, Vince better than me if we being honest. Because if I was in his position, I'd have been a 6-time world champion. This my company. Y'all ain't gonna tell me I'm not.
Hey, look at it this way, guys. We're old as hell, realizing that this year we saw Undertaker in the Hall of Fame, Triple H retired from in-ring competition, and now Vince retired from running WWE.
It's really
And we saw Stone Cold's last match.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
and theoretically Vince McMahon's last match.
And I was gonna say that too, bro. As messed up as the spot was, that's a great
match
too, bro. At that age, taking that stunner, even though we all know what happened.
Oh, bro, someone brought up that when The Rock made Vince kiss Rikishi's ass. I forgot about that moment.
Funny thing about that moment, I saw a Rikishi interview. Rikishi said he didn't know that was gonna happen. Homeboy ate Taco Bell before and everything. He was so scared that he was gonna shit on Vince's face.
Hey,
bruh.
Hey, but for me personally, my
Vince
absolute favorite
too.
Vince McMahon moment was a little interview. My favorite Vince McMahon was a little interview that he did with Jim Ross in 1997, where he just looked at the camera and said, "Brett screwed Brett."
I know that one. I know you messed with that one because you hate Bret Hart.
It was coming.
That one was my favorite one. But as much as the bullshit that he's going through this year, this man, like you said, brought entertainment for us. We can hate him all we want, but he's an integral part of our childhood, whether on screen or behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He's the one that came up with the ideas of, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's the one that pushed these guys to the top of the mountain and made them arguably some of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Alex, what about this moment, bro?
Oh, that one made me laugh, bro, because you can tell Vince was so awkward in the lowrider, bro. Eddie's just bumping, and he's like, Brett is not greater than Shawn, you bugging Barbie.
What?
Someone in your comment put that Brett's greater than Shawn. I'm not going to go root for a guy that says, the master was, I think I have emphysema.
I love that one. Yes, sir. Nah, but you think Brett better than Shawn?
Oh, Vince singing Stand Back.
You're delusional.
Vince singing Stand Back, Stand Back.
Oh, my God.
Man.
But yeah, this man created stuff. But now let's talk about another thing. How do y'all feel realistically about two co-CEOs? I don't think that works, bro, especially with the company like WWE.
You can't have two bosses.
Yeah, the co-CEOs with Stephanie and Nick Khan being co-CEOs.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think it's going to work.
That'll probably last less than a year.
It's not going to work, bro. You can't have two CEOs, bro. You can't have two bosses.
It's gonna keep going back and forth. And
who do you think is gonna be the CEO at the end of the day?
Probably Stephanie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And if
I feel like she got more leeway,
and they can't agree, it'll probably just be Triple H. He'll probably just, even though I feel like he doesn't want that position, I feel like he'd rather just do what he's.
He wants to focus on talent. That's why he's happy back
in the on the talent. But I feel like if it comes down to it, he will take it. But for now, it's got to be Stephanie, bro. It's got to be.
That's one person that I'm not going to be.
I'm not trying to hear the Khan wars. Like that's what Khan versus Khan. We don't need that, bro.
Hey, but I'm gonna say it straight up for all you AEW fans, if it does become Khan versus Khan, Nick's gonna win. He's got the financial backing from WWE to do that.
You think they're
as far as for wrestling promotion?
I tell you what, Shane better stay his ass away from WWE.
Nah, Shane need to stay away.
I done had enough of Shane. I ain't gonna lie.
Without due respect to Shane, I feel like he has the same booking mentality as his dad.
Hold on, I gotta point this out because it's just funny, bro.
Oh, I see it right now. So see, probably this is dad. A while
I mean, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, like, no, not really, because
he wasn't lying.
He said He said this company would be better after Vince McMahon's, but he's not. I mean, technically he is with the court cases.
I mean, yeah.
But the idiotic daughter and the doofus son-in-law.
And the doofus son-in-law, yeah.
That's the truth.
That's the part I remember. One of the main parts.
I wouldn't trust Shane, not because I don't think he's a bad person. I just think, he has the same booking mentality like his dad. He thinks like his dad. He thinks too much like his pops, which is where I'm like. Whereas I think Stephanie got heavily influenced by her hubby, so now she kind of thinks like Triple H.
Steph seemed a little more open-minded.
Yeah. Well, she definitely is. I mean, she the one who came up with Cena's whole fucking. Well, she didn't come up with it, but if she didn't say anything about Cena,
Thugonomics wouldn't be a thing.
we wouldn't have Thugonomics.
Thugonomics wouldn't be a thing,
and we wouldn't have John.
We wouldn't have Cena in general because he was supposed to be fired around that time. So she's definitely more open-minded than Vince.
Hey, you know her. She's heavily endorsing the women's wrestling. So hopefully, once she's fully in office, expect women's wrestling to be better again.
I hope she does what they should have did in the first place and just completely excommunicate the women's tag team titles and just bring back like a women's mid-card title. Because nobody
honestly with the female roster being split up, I think just the women's championship is enough right now.
It is, but if you wanted another title in replacement of the women's tag team title, just so others had something to do, a women's mid-card title is a pretty good idea.
It is, but the thing is, what would you call it? I see it as
a good idea because, bro, like, it really did suck. You see people like Aaliyah, Lacey Evans, and they get like what, 2 minutes on TV. So
yeah, Lacey Evans would benefit with the mid card women's title, not a tag team title.
Oh, no, make it an intercontinental title. Make it a women's intercontinental.
Raquel over here fighting freaking what's her name? I can't even remember her name right now. Sonya Deville. Like why is she fighting Sonya Deville?
I don't know. I mean,
like, wasn't she just in a Money in the Bank ladder match to try to qualify for something to become a champ? Like, I'm confused. They do need something. Like, if it's not going to be the tag titles, they do need something.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a women's mid card title other than all women promotions, obviously.
And AEW.
Can't really think about it.
Well, would you count the TBS title as the women's mid card title?
That's the J title, bro. That's the J title.
I would count that as the women's mid card title, even though it seems bigger than the world title, if we being honest. Because that's really what they brought it in for.
At this moment, yeah. Do you think AEW stars will go to WWE? I mean,
if anything, it'll probably be the former WWE stars, like specific ones. I think Adam Cole and pretty much the entire Undisputed Era would probably want to go back because they can trust Triple H's judgment with Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Those three would probably go back. Andrade would be another one, to be with his wife, and also because he trusts Triple H, because Triple H booked him wonderfully in NXT.
Yeah, I really need Andrade to go back.
I think I even think Samoa Joe would want to come back if Triple H is in charge.
Yeah. Could we see
Jericho would not go back. He has kind of issues with Triple H.
Jericho might not ever come back again now.
Yeah.
Jericho's a Vince McMahon guy.
Vince is always the reason why Jericho, like, if you haven't seen an interview with Jericho talking about Vince, you should go.
He praises Vince to the highest degree. With Vince gone, Jericho's not going back.
Yeah,
He'll probably go back for a Hall of Fame induction, but that is it.
Maybe Moxley. That's a big maybe now, definitely.
Yeah, Mox is a definite maybe.
That's a big maybe.
Because the way he built himself with AEW, him fighting either Rollins or Roman would work perfectly.
Do we think we'll see AEW and WWE work together now?
Possibly.
Maybe.
If Tony Khan stops trolling like an idiot, probably.
Yeah, because I heard he trolled when Vince retired. I didn't see the tweet, but
yeah,
he called himself the longest tenured CEO in wrestling history. I'm like, as of right now, because Vince retired.
I hate that dude. He's so annoying, bro.
I mean, I guess you go ahead. I mean, I'm all for being petty when the time is necessary. So I mean, go ahead, do your thing, but don't say
nothing that'll bite you in the ass, bro.
Don't say nothing that'll bite you in the ass, because it's just like at the end of the day, like, y'all still not bigger than WWE. So
the Bucks, the Bucks is a maybe. Hey, dude, the Bucks and FTR would go back. They trust Triple H.
Yeah, FTR probably go back now. MJF, I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you guys really want to see him go there and call people duty heads and meanies? Like, do you really want
To
to see
go on
that?
TV 14, bro. So there's an opportunity there.
Yeah, so far when I went to SmackDown, I heard two bitches. That's it. Like I don't think they're going that far with this TV 14 thing yet.
I think only Raw is TV 14. I think SmackDown is still PG.
SmackDown they said balls. Drew said Sheamus had no balls. I forgot who called who a bitch, but they dropped it twice. I mean,
It's you don't want MJF to say poopy McDoodoo face?
Come on,
no, I
poopy
don't.
McDoodle face.
I don't. I really don't. I don't want to see that.
MJF is not going to be MJF in WWE. So,
Hey,
I've had that statement
here's my thing with MJF. If he's as good as a lot of people say he is, including myself, who I think he's a phenomenal promo artist, look at The Miz. The Miz can pull wonders with the limitations he has with the WWE product.
True.
I feel like MJF is at the same level of creativity as The Miz is, where he can adapt to the situation and doesn't need that many high profanic words to have his word mean something. I feel like he's at that level. If people think that he has to rely on profanity, then MJF isn't as good as y'all make him out to be. If you think he needs profanity to make his promos look good, then he's not a good promo artist. Because with promo work, the profanity is supposed to elevate the emotion, not be the focal point of the promo.
True.
You said unpopular opinion right now. AEW doesn't need MJF because they have Christian. Don't beat me. I wouldn't say that.
Is this Lewis's burner account?
Probably.
Wait, that was in the comments?
Yeah, that was in the comments. I wouldn't say that specifically. I still feel like maybe it's just me being a fan of MJF. I still feel like something is just missing. I want to see him back. Like,
no, he's definitely missed on AEW television, bro. He's definitely.
But in the Triple H
I don't know about Christian because he about to get beat up by Jungle Boy. Sorry, Lewis. If you see, sorry, brethren, but it's the truth.
SummerSlam TV 14
and it's gonna happen. And it's gonna
Money
happen.
in the Bank was TV 14. If you look at the TV, see pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views, a lot of now have the TV 14 ratings.
Excuse me, sir. That is called a premium live event, sir. So please get that correct.
A premium live event.
Hey, you can premium live event my huevos,
every time I hear it, I forget it. Like it reminds me, like, yo, that's what it's really called, bro.
A premium live event.
Premium live event, bro. Like, what is that?
Thoughts on the rap battle?
I think they barely promote pay-per-view because cable is dead, bro. Cable is dead.
I'm gonna have to check that rap battle out after SmackDown.
Do y'all think Natty is gonna get added to Liv's SummerSlam match? If she does, that's only gonna be a way. That's only gonna be a means of keeping the title on Liv. Mm-hmm. Liv is gonna pin Natalya if that is the case. But if not, then I don't know. Liv might get slaughtered. We gonna see.
Wait, does Liv have a rematch with Ronda?
Christian is gonna get his when Jeff returns.
Yeah, Ronda got a rematch with Liv at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
The following comment was funded by Lewis, but I love his content.
All right.
Do we think Bayley is returning in SummerSlam? I mean,
I hope so. I would hope so.
Yeah, if she does,
let it have nothing to do with Bianca and Becky, please. Can we not?
You're gonna manifest it, bro, and I'm gonna kill you for it.
This man praying.
Because, bro, I swear, bro. Because I'm just scared, bro. It's in Nashville. It's in Nashville, Tennessee. Bianca's from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's like you know where I'm going with this, bro.
It's her home state. And we already know what happens to wrestlers in their home state.
But see, the thing about that is, I
hope they don't do it again. I hope they don't have Bayley come back, make it like some triple threat.
I just been feeling like I don't think Bayley's gonna come and interrupt that match. I just think that Bianca's gonna lose to Becky, and the only reason I say that is just because like over the past like couple months and whatnot, throughout like the big opportunities that like Becky Lynch has had to like get the title back and whatnot, she been taking L's. She been taking L's, and I'm just wondering like how long they gonna make her lose.
They really gonna do it.
You know what's
They're
crazy?
Really gonna because Bianca lost at SummerSlam last year.
Seth both agree to like start losing. Like
something big has to be around the corner if both of these stars just keep losing and
Like
losing
I'm
and
not saying the
losing.
person on the poster got to win every event and whatever, but yo, for them to both be on Money in the Bank, they both ain't get the briefcase. They both
I don't want Becky to win, but I'm just sitting here thinking, like, trying to think like logically and whatnot. Like, how much longer are they gonna make? Are they gonna keep giving Becky Lynch L's? How much longer? Like at a certain point, they just gonna be like, nah, bump that. She getting her title back. And it's just like, I don't want it to happen at SummerSlam because Becky beat Bianca at SummerSlam last year. So
I just
hope she
hope
retained.
I just hope it's what I think. Rhea's injured. They had nothing else to throw in, so
I don't know. Maybe Bayley comes back and Bayley screws Becky Lynch out of the title match, and then Becky Lynch and Bayley get the feud and whatnot. Maybe, but it's just in the back of my mind, like the same question, like how much longer are they gonna have Becky Lynch lose before they put the title back on her?
Somebody just said, what if she keeps racking L's and then wins the Royal Rumble? And that's when she challenges for the SmackDown title.
I can see that.
That's a lot of L's though.
I mean, John Cena had a lot of L's in 2012.
The year's almost over, but we still only in July, brother. That's a lot of L's.
Hey, I mean, look at John Cena in 2012, bro. After he lost to The Rock, 2012 wasn't his year.
True. Somebody said they tapped out to Rey Mysterio on 2K22.
That's
yes. I could tell that somebody.
Excuse me, sir. That is not appropriate to be saying in the comments, but yes. Anywho, let's
Yeah, I think Charlotte is gonna be on the Raw. I think Charlotte is gonna go back to SmackDown and eventually take her title back.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, fuck Charlotte. That's that comment, bro.
There you go.
Man, fuck Charlotte. That's how I read that, and that's how I feel like you said it. So,
all right.
It could also be a journey for Becky to bring back the man babyface. I mean, so Bianca going heel. So that's what you're saying?
I'll be down for that. Not gonna
Becky
lie.
Gonna win the title. Bianca gonna go crazy. You know what? Let's do it.
Not gonna lie. I've been meaning to see a Bianca heel run on the main roster.
That's what everybody want. Oh, Bianca would be so much better if she was a heel. There you go.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to see that. I've been wanting to see her flip the switch as of late. So, I mean, if that's what it come down to, then by all means, as long as she still got the title, though, gotta keep the title.
Well, her and Montez versus Seth and Becky for the main titles. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Money. Let's do it.
You gotta get the titles off Roman first.
Roman. What y'all think happening on Raw, bro? Why is Roman going to Raw? Theory?
Madison Square Garden. That and he gonna show up, talking shit, acknowledge me and whatnot. Theory might come out.
He's gonna do the ooh-rah and the we the one or some shit like that.
Talking about the ooh-rah and the we the ones.
You said he gonna say believe that instead? Could happen.
Do you really think it's gonna be like believe that? And then we're gonna get the banana, nana.
Seth's still a goat for that. Seth is still a goat for that. Coming out.
Oh yeah,
still a goat.
He's just a goat Roman. In general.
You guys gotta remember that he beat Roman.
Correct.
He beat him. Record show.
Correct.
Still hasn't beat this man. That's your tribal chief, anyway.
But that's besides the point.
See what else
Edge returns, Dom turns on Ray, or Ray turns on Dom. I don't know,
bro. That is WWE shit. Everybody wants Dom to turn. What if Ray turns?
I wouldn't be surprised because they did have last Monday. Dom said he was going to join and whatnot, all reluctantly and whatnot, and then they kicked his ass. So I don't know. Maybe on Ray's 20th anniversary, he turns and just kicks the shit out of his son.
Finally turns heel for the first time in 20 years. Because the only time he was heel, it was in WCW. So we're gonna finally see him have a heel turn in WWE after 20 years.
You know what?
Honestly, if Seth doesn't win Wrestler of the Year, something is incorrect in our nation. I
In our
mean,
nation.
In our nation.
I
Our
mean,
He said
nation.
it twice.
Seth has got to be a strong favorite for Wrestler of the Year, considering the bangers he done put on.
He got that
But
5-star
I
match.
digress.
Hey, watch it. Hey, watch it beat Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna laugh at everything.
It can't be Cody. It can't be.
They mess around and do that.
It can't be though.
But no, it probably won't be because Seth gonna put on another banger with Riddle at SummerSlam. So
Oh, that yo. And whatever their beef was before, shout out to them. Whatever mending, whatever, because I don't know who said what, but one of them said they would never like wrestle each other, and now that it's happening, you know, good
Nope.
shit. Good shit. Did we get the repeat? Did we get an RKO from a curb stomp?
I mean,
Imagine,
we probably
bro.
do get that spot, but I think Seth had cut a promo saying that he wanted to see who Riddle is, like who Riddle really is, because Riddle, he done adopted so much from Randy. Randy is best friend. He doing all the Randy moves, and now he gonna make Riddle see who he really is and whatnot. So, I mean, I'm just interested to see that match.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot Riddle's real moveset.
He had the bro mission, which I think was
And the
what
bro to
fourth
sleep.
I think.
Like,
Yeah, the bro to sleep.
I think he used to
really
use the
has been
floating
doing
bro as a
Randy's.
finisher too.
He's really been doing everything Randy, bro.
Hey, if he's doing anything, Randy, bro, Seth Rollins do a Phoenix Splash and get hit with the RKO.
Oh, that's a hard spot to. An
Ah,
RKO out of a
that's
Phoenix Splash.
that timing, bro.
And that's a lot of velocity coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I
But
don't even know if that's possible.
if they executed that, bro, that would have been the best arc. That would be the best RKO of wrestling history. I don't care what anyone says.
It's possible, but
I mean, I can see them trying to do it off a frog splash.
oh yeah,
Seth does do the frog splash.
Yeah, because I think Randy has done it off of somebody with the moonsault. I think.
Yeah, he did it to Chad Gable.
Yeah. Oh wait,
he did it with Chad Gable. He did it with Evan Bourne's shooting star press.
Yeah, he did it to Evan Bourne.
So I think he could do the Phoenix Splash.
I don't know, man.
Because hey, you flip backwards and you land on your belly, so he'll be able to catch him in the belly.
It's the timing, though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that timing got to be like so precise, or everything can go wrong.
We don't want no ugly spot.
Like
when Brock Lesnar tried to do a shooting star press at WrestleMania 19.
Man, if Kurt Angle was just a little bit closer, that would have been that probably would have been one of the best shooting star presses anybody ever seen if he was just a little bit closer.
Speaking of Brock, after SummerSlam, he gone.
Oh, Vince is gone. He probably gone too. Not gonna lie.
It just sucks, bro. This like, great. Can't look forward to it now. Or do you think they swerve us? Because, bro, Theory been getting his ass beat, man. Brock wins the title. Theory cashes in. Yeah, nah, maybe.
Hey, or worst case scenario, bro. He cashes in on Drew at Clash at the Castle.
That's
I don't know, bro. Drew.
That's heat right there.
WWE heat, bro. Like, after going to that event, bro, people love Drew.
Oh yeah,
Drew for the people too, bro. After, like, when he got out the ring, from that part of the fans to he went to every single person, bro. It was about like 20, 25 minutes until he finally left. So
you should have hopped the railing and got a high five.
I was this close, bro. But I couldn't take a moment away from a little girl. She had her sign. Drew signed that shit. She started crying. I was like, "Yo, Drew, you a real one, bro.
You better than me." I took that moment for myself. Not gonna lie to you.
I would have loved and be like, "Stay."
You better than me, bro.
Like I was pushing the grown people and shit. I was like, "Put on my way. Put on my way."
Yeah, did you just push my? Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
I did.
This is Drew McIntyre.
And I'll do it again.
I heard they might have Dolph versus Theory for the contract. I want Theory to win so I can look at Infamous Opinionist and be like Mid Ziggler.
Oh my
but
God.
Here's my thing. So you're gonna tell me after all these years, now we're gonna get now you want to give Dolph this is when you're gonna give Dolph a world title run. If it is Dolph taking the contract.
Even then, if Dolph takes the contract, I don't even think he cashes in successfully. If we being
So
honest,
Dolph can beat Roman. Y'all just hate Theory so much.
I feel like they'd have Dolph take the contract off Riddle, so that Dolph could be the one to cash in unsuccessfully, and none of that really backfires on Theory. I feel like that's probably the reason that they do that, which is stupid, because then this all goes back to the whole point of why the hell did you have Theory win the Money in the Bank in the first place if all of this was just gonna happen?
This is like it's gonna be stupid. I don't know why they doing this shit with Dolph. I don't know where it's going, but kind of like the Miz versus Otis storyline.
Someone brought it up.
I mean, I'll take him as a transitional champion if that's what they're gonna do with Theory. I'll take it. Still gonna hold the title. I don't care. Still gonna hold the title.
I mean, he is, but even then, I feel like even that'll hurt him. Like him being a transitional champion. Like if they wanna build new stars and whatnot, and they really want to go this route with Theory, I feel like they have to go all in. They have to have him do something substantial with the Money in the Bank briefcase, win the title, and have a decent reign with it. Otherwise, I feel like anything else kind of
None of this would be an issue if Braun's with the money. Here's the thing, though. The money in the here's the thing, that with all respect, the Money in the Bank was originally designed for wrestlers that were this close to being a world champion and then actually getting that opportunity. Edge, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Kennedy, even though he injured himself and they obviously gave it back to Edge. CM Punk's first Money in the Bank. As much as shitty Jack Swagger's reign was, it was for Jack Swagger as well. Kane as well, and The Miz.
That's Jake Hager to you, sir. Thank you.
Jake Hager. I mean, yeah, it was like its inception
that's
like
the real patriot, Jake Hager. Thank you very much.
Its inception was
he can go fight for the USA somewhere else.
I mean, the Money in the Bank's inception was kind of like to push new stars and whatnot. But I feel like I just feel like as far as this year, like if you the only other exception that I would have thought to Seth Rollins winning the Money in the Bank would have been Riddle. If it's not either them two, then I just feel like why? Especially now since everybody's hearing like that Theory's cash in is gonna be unsuccessful. So it's just like why did you do this if you wasn't gonna put the titles on him? So now it just comes. I just hope they don't screw this up. I know for a fact that Roman Reigns is walking out of SummerSlam as the Universal Champion.
I don't know if he's walking. But he probably winning.
He getting carried by his Usos out there. But
the Usos gonna be holding this man all the way up the ramp.
Because they still got to do Drew versus Roman at Clash at the Castle. If anybody's gonna beat him, I probably say Drew McIntyre is most likely gonna beat him for the titles at Clash at the Castle. And maybe somebody cashes in there. But as far as SummerSlam, I don't see a cash in happening just because of how much they've been talking about it. They probably gonna swerve us.
But wait, what's the percentage of cash-in winnings with a dented briefcase though? Because now Theory's briefcase is dented. I'm just saying.
He's just saying.
I'm just saying. That shit got fucked up.
I think Rollins' briefcase is dented.
I think it's only Seth and The Miz, honestly.
Yeah, just them.
Yeah.
You sure Edge didn't dent his? Because I think he ended up having.
He didn't.
No, I think he did. Because I know
he didn't, bro. It was clean.
But I know he beat somebody's ass with the briefcase, though.
Yeah, but it was when he cashed it in on Cena. It was clean. There was no dents on there.
No, the second time. Second time. Remember, he had it twice.
When he won.
Because he got it back. Because he got it from Kennedy.
I think so.
Cena's was dented, but he flopped. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, Cena's was dented from like before he even had it.
Yeah. I think when he dunked the Big Show, he got that.
Like, See,
Serious.
that's one of those moments where we're having now. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do now? Because like when y'all had Cena won the Money in the Bank, and I was like, where was that going? Y'all had him fail. Is it gonna be the same thing with Theory?
I hope not.
Because
They
somebody
better
said
not.
it, bro. The Money in the Bank, there should be no unsuccessful cash-ins.
I mean,
I'm so unless it's that I want to challenge you at such and such one-on-one, like Cena.
yeah.
Then if
As
your
far
shit
as
fails,
like,
that's on you.
if you cashing in off the cuff, like trying to catch them lacking and whatnot, I feel like it's no way you should. You
Yeah,
should
because
fail
it's
at
like,
that.
bro, like, come on.
You said the Usos versus the Profits. Who y'all got? The
Triple
Profits.
H. Hey, Triple H will be in charge of creating. He's the EVP of talent relations. Triple H just wants to work with talent.
Yeah. Charge of creative. Yeah, I don't know if Triple H want to do all that, bro.
Remember Cody throwing Damien's contracts in the ocean. Cena did it first. He did with the title.
They need the old briefcase back. I'm tired of that old ass John Deere ass.
Yeah.
Why you going, yo?
I mean, they ain't lying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that green, like I
That
get why
color
they
is
do
so
it.
ugly.
I get why they do it. But I miss the all black with the Mania logo. You know, that's just me though. Or they should have just kept it gold. Like when Seth had it.
The other contract says something catching one of the world titles from the respective brand. You can use that loop to
I mean, if the Profits win, we can begin a fall of the Bloodline arc.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But are they really gonna go that route?
I feel like they're gonna be stupid and go to.
They gotta have a
split
big
up the
win
Profits
though.
route.
So SummerSlam has to have, and I swear it's gonna be the Becky versus Bianca, but there has to be a title change, bro.
That's gonna be Brock says never mind, I'm not going.
There has to be one because we all know Bobby probably gonna beat Theory because Dolph's probably gonna interfere with that bullshit.
I feel like if Theory wins his United States Championship back, then his cash in is really gonna be unsuccessful.
That I can see.
Solo is supposed to debut after SummerSlam. That'd be interesting.
I've been hearing people say that. I'm gonna just wait till the man shows up on the main roster.
I wonder if they're gonna rebrand him though. Like,
because then he say he don't want to be the Bloodline and all that shit anyway.
I'm saying his brothers
y'all
told
want
him
to be a
like,
part of something he don't even want to be a part of. So it's like
his brothers told him. I seen a thing that said his brothers told him like when he was starting like, be as different as possible. Don't be us. Like that's why he dyed his hair. He don't wrestle with shoes, and you know he like the street
so he
champ.
pretty much Solo pretty much I think paid more homage to Umaga if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I feel like, are they gonna still keep him Solo, or are they gonna turn him into like fucking Joey Uso?
No, because remember when Solo Sikoa debuted in NXT, that was the name that Vince gave him. So chances are they're not gonna change his name on the main roster because Vince is the one that.
Now that Vince is gone, we done with the name changes.
We gonna see. I doubt it.
We done with that.
So Max Dupree or fucking Pedigree, whatever his name is he gonna be eliminated? Yeah.
Talking about Max Pedigree.
That's Triple H's move. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah. That's the dog food brand.
That's just expensive, man. Damn.
Nah, yeah, I could definitely see them turning Solo Sikoa into Joey Uso.
Joey Uso.
Joey Samoa.
You are Joey Uso.
Joey Samoa.
You got Samoa Joe, now you got Samoa Joe. Joey Samoa.
You know what? I can see it.
Joey Samoa.
Yeah, Max Dupree got booted. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's apparently he got too much heat backstage. I mean, maybe that's good for him. Maybe they're actually throwing back into like the singles division and like let him rock out how he was. Because I was really rocking with what he was doing in NXT. He kind of grew on me. No longer titillating the juices of our guilty pleasures.
Excuse me?
That's what Max Dupree used to say.
Oh man.
He's gonna titillate the juices of our guilty
Apparently,
pleasures.
Max Dupree rubbed Vince the wrong way. I mean, everybody rubs Vince the wrong way. It's Vince.
Well, unless you Brock Lesnar.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
No offense. Stephanie ain't no peach either. So
Yeah. And if you offend the wife, Triple H is going to be like, I don't care how I feel about you.
oh, you said you want to be the next boogeyman? All right, say less.
Oh, you want to be the gobbledygooker for this upcoming Survivor Series? Bet.
Say less.
That is wild. Riddle need to stop the RKO ASAP. I mean,
Yeah,
he got a nice RKO.
he do though.
It's not bad.
At least it's nice,
just,
right? At least it's nice.
I mean, I feel like he'll probably stop it.
I like
as
Max
soon as,
Derpy, Slurpee, I hate.
I feel like Riddle will probably stop using the RKO when Randy Orton come back, and like when they start feuding, I feel like after that, maybe Riddle goes back to his old moves and whatnot.
Maybe we get Riddle versus Orton at SummerSlam, bro. I mean, not SummerSlam, WrestleMania.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Because I mean, Randy's already gone for the remainder of the year. You could have him come back at the Rumble. Yeah, they could stretch it to Mania.
They definitely can, because I don't even know if Randy will be back by the
Oh yeah, Randy, you could have Randy turn on Riddle in the chamber if they decide to go that route. Or just have him go full blown Batista. You were supposed to be my friend.
Oh yeah,
but that's up to that. Here's the real question: what?
Of course, it's his move.
Yeah,
I feel like that storyline's just done with. I feel like they just dropped it. The whole Elrod shit. I feel like he got his ass beat by Seth too. So yeah, I think that's done. I think they gave up. I don't know why.
People were liking the Elias and Ezekiel story. I mean, we're waiting for Elrod.
It would have been fun, but I think they're giving. I think they're done with that. Unless Elrod gonna be a fucking robot or some shit. I don't know.
Watch.
Or a fucking dog.
Listen, you got me with that one. Like I said, Vince is gone, so who knows what's about to happen anymore. Y'all better be ready for this, because a lot of y'all wanted this to happen.
I'm saying, and now if things don't go y'all way, and booking is still trash, I don't want to hear no. It ain't gonna be no more Vince McMahon. It ain't gonna be no it's Vince's fault. This, that, and third, blah blah blah. Because he gone, he retired. So we gonna have to get a new excuse.
He's gone. Vince McMahon. He dealing with his own issue. So whose fault is it gonna be now?
And another thing, just to kind of not to really like go off topic or whatnot, but I'm saying, like, if you still don't watch WWE after Vince is gone, then don't complain. You shouldn't be complaining about something you don't watch anyway, because you're not seeing what's going on. So
honestly, yeah, you're right.
It's just like that's stupid. That's like me complaining about anime, but I don't watch anime. That makes no sense.
Even though he does, it still doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't watch anime.
Try to catch him lagging. Everybody's saying it's Bruce.
This Bruce, yep. They're gonna go to Bruce now.
Blame it on Bruce.
John Laurinaitis.
It's Bruce.
This is Bruce.
No more John Laurinaitis. I mean, finally,
the excuse gonna be Bruce now.
Blame it on the Bruce. I don't know, man. I'm just interested though. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Yeah, hashtag no more. John Laurinaitis is not even in the company anymore. I think he got fired.
Who?
That Cora J heel
Johnny Ace.
Embarrassing.
No, yeah, Johnny Ace. I don't know if he got fired, but yeah, he's definitely. I mean, Triple H got his job down, so.
Yeah, we no longer have people power.
We have unemployed power.
We have emphysema. Wait, no, that's the wrong person.
I mean, they both got emphysema at this point.
Yeah.
Somebody said poor skateboard, Corey Jade. Listen, I don't watch NXT like that, bro. I try.
I do, and I couldn't. I just couldn't sit through that promo. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to go do something else. It was just. When stuff make me feel weird, I just gotta leave. You feel what I'm saying?
With
like,
Stephanie Nabi Houston.
like it's not like we haven't had feuds where the tag team champions are like rivals, blah blah blah. But like that really made no sense.
Like, I mean,
That made no sense.
Core probably better as a heel, but I had seen something that said this is probably their way. This is probably a NXT's way of like getting rid of the NXT Women's Tag Team titles since Cora Jade threw her title in the trash. So I mean, we gonna see if that's the case. You might as well get rid of both sets of women's tag team titles because if we being honest, you don't really have real women's tag teams other than like Toxic Attraction and Casey and Caden, and that's really about it. If I'm thinking correctly. What can WWE do to get more tag teams? They can't just pair two people. Yeah, that's really what it is. Like when it comes to them making tag teams, it's really all they do. They just like, oh, here are two people that aren't doing anything. Now
let's put them together.
Yeah, let's put them together. Now y'all go win the tag team titles. Like this,
and then break up.
I'm saying, like it just.
We wanted women tag titles, and that's what we got.
Yeah, you have a right to say that. Everybody wanted women's tag titles.
You have every right to say it, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you on that one.
We all did.
Who is we?
And you know what? It was good for a minute. It was good for a minute.
Hey, it was good when the inaugural champions won, and after that, it was just doo-doo.
Weren't the inaugural champions the Iconics?
No, it was Sasha and Becky and Bailey.
I thought it was the Iconics.
No, the Iconics dethroned Sasha and Bailey.
Oh yeah, they did. They
dethroned them in Mania.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was the Iconics, but
no, it was Sasha and Bailey that won, and they lost it at Mania.
No, yeah, because remember they because we were also complaining that Sasha wasn't getting anything, so they said, "Here, Sasha and Bailey, tag team champions."
And guess what? They're gonna lose, and we're like, "What?" And then like they're gonna lose to the Iconics. Okay, we're okay.
Well, we basically getting WrestleMania Night 3 at SummerSlam.
I mean, pretty much.
Oh man.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a real good show.
Yeah. Listen, the card's not bad.
It's pretty good, if we being honest. Like to me, and what to make it better, I hope they throw Shinsuke and Gunther on there for the Intercontinental title. That's really all I'm looking at right now because I'm an Intercontinental Championship guy. Like the Intercontinental Championship was my favorite championship as a child.
Listen, Jeff Hardy's my favorite wrestler, so I mean, it makes
to see they just dragging that title through the fucking mud now is ridiculous. So I'm gonna need that title back on a premium live event ASAP. You got Walter kicking ass or Gunther or whatever. You got him kicking ass, so throw him in there with Shinsuke. And don't put it on the pre-show either. Okay, if you want to make that the kickoff match, make it the kickoff match. But I'm gonna need them on the card. Thank you very much for the Intercontinental Championship. I think NXT superstars should stay in NXT because if they come to the main roster, they will not use them.
Then what's the point of being in NXT then?
I mean, yeah, at a certain point, if you're in NXT, like you gotta be called up to the main roster because NXT is like their developmental brand. So I just feel like with some people shouldn't be called up as quick, if we being honest.
No, you're right.
Like, cause some of them like don't be ready like at all. Mm-hmm. Like, so let me rephrase. Like some of them could use a little bit more time on NXT to prepare them for the main roster. So I feel like as far as like them being caught up, I feel like the process of that should be kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people are talking about like Braun Breaker being called up, and like Braun Breaker is my favorite in NXT as of right now. And as far as him being called up, I mean, I feel like I feel like they could probably wait to next year's Mania afterwards to kind of call him up.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll benefit from that.
3 things WWE is better at than AEW: financing,
Making
big
money.
making money,
Uh,
selling out stadiums, not just little arenas.
I mean, but then again, that comes with the time and the process.
Mm,
Uh, what else? I don't know.
their CEO isn't a MILF.
I don't enjoy NXT anymore. I understand that. I
Yeah, I feel
definitely
you.
understand that. Just seeing what it was to what it is now is definitely a downgrade. But I mean, it seemed like they working on building it back up after tearing it down for no fucking reason. But we'll see. When Carmelo Hayes gets called up, I'm gonna pop the champagne. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I could see him all throughout the mid card, doing his thing. Pyro, please don't forget the pyro.
What, bring
Yeah,
Pyro back? Y'all sure? Y'all can't handle Pyro.
yeah.
I went to
The
the
WWE
I went
Women's
live
Division.
yesterday. Y'all can't handle Pyro. Everybody kept getting scared. It's too hot for y'all.
The
Was it too hot
WWE
for you?
Women's Division is
Nah, I
definitely
ain't
better.
gonna lie. When Drew's Fire came on, I ain't think I was that close to feel the heat, but nah, I was that close.
You broke a sweat?
I ain't break a sweat, but it was like, oh damn, I didn't think it was that close to burn me, like
A Gunther and Sheamus rivalry. Huh, that'd be nice.
You said the Gunther and Gunnar
Sheamus.
McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
I mean, you
WWE
said.
Pyro is greater than AEW. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
I
don't
could
think that was
definitely
a
see that.
given.
I feel like when AEW does pyro, like for people, I just feel like they just throw out everything they got. They throw out fireballs, the sprinklers, everything, and like in WWE, like the pyro for these superstars makes sense. Like when Drew does the sword thing, you get
Mm-hmm.
flames, big flames. When Seth comes out, you get like the little fireballs shooting out from the side.
Yeah.
Uh, Goldberg, same thing. So it's just like I just feel like whenever somebody comes out on AEW, they just throw out every fucking pie. They just back there pressing buttons. That's just what it is.
I mean, listen, y'all want Pyro? Get ready for the Royal Rumble. Because when Cody come back,
I'm talking about WWE's better than AEW at Pyro. AEW's Pyro is my front yard on the 4th of July.
hey yo, listen.
I
Coming
mean,
from somebody whose first AEW show was the bootleg fireworks show with Kenny Omega and John Moxley. I mean, I feel you on that. They really had little sparklers going off and all that shit, bro. Like
that was wild.
it's just Pete Dunne needs his name back. Hey, I'm starting to like Butch.
Butch.
Nah, Pete Dunne
He's a little crazy. Y'all guys don't see it because y'all it's on commercial, but he's staying character the whole time, bro. The whole time.
When Cody's contract expires, do you think he will resign? Nobody knows. If we're being
Nobody
honest,
knows.
we'll have to see about
Maybe
it when the time gets there.
because Triple H is his favorite wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Triple H is favorite wrestler now.
Was that before or after you broke the throne? I'm just asking for a friend.
I think he was the one that said probably was the acknowledgement before Roman was. I think he wanted Triple H just to give him some sort of recognition.
Do you think Omega would come to WWE? Probably not.
Who knows?
It's too late for that, man. Honestly.
I doubt it. I wouldn't. I don't think I really want to see him in WWE. If we being honest.
Wait, didn't Cody break Triple H's throne? Yeah, I just said that.
He did with a sledgehammer.
Is he? They want Stardust. I want Stardust too.
Man, fuck Butch. Give me back the bruiserweight, bruh. I agree with that too, but Butch is funny, bruh. I thought Omega was gonna retire. He said he gonna retire if he get injured again.
Like if he builds up like the magnitude of injuries that he had now, that's basically what he's saying. Like, because he can't go through like multiple rehabs anymore. So if what happens now happens again, it's over with for him.
Omega about 2-3 years left in the ring, and that's hanging up them boots. Yeah,
Yeah.
Basically,
and that's gonna be with AEW, bro. Tony Khan gonna have him and the Young Bucks hold the trio tag titles for like a year.
Yep.
So you already know that.
trios tag titles.
They already got them made. They're just waiting for Kenny.
Yeah, they also got another title called the All Pacific title that they got waiting in the back too.
They got the Ocean's 13 title too. If y'all ain't
The
know.
Ocean's 13 title.
I was thinking of something.
They got the Great Lakes Championship on the way.
Great Lakes, the Rhode Island Sound title. You know,
Hey, we're gonna have the Gulf of Mexico Cruiserweight Championship.
The Gulf of Mexico Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh man,
Oh my God.
not the Gulf of Mexico. That Alex, you're stupid.
That's wild. The Gulf
The
of
Hudson
Mexico.
River Women's Championship.
The Hudson River Women's Championship.
I give up. Any of y'all want this man, bro? Take this man.
Y'all chose me as a friend. Now y'all stuck for
The
life.
Grand Canyon.
The Grand
title.
Canyon title.
They got the Grand Canyon
Oh my God.
title.
The Rio Grande Ocean title.
The Rio Grande Ocean.
Y'all heard of the new tag team they got? Y'all heard of the new tag team they got on AEW, bro? Perimeter and Catholic.
Oh my God. It's not Edge and Christian, it's Perimeter and Catholic.
PNC,
Oh
bro.
my God.
PNC.
When are we?
Why y'all playing? I told them this last night.
When are we gonna see the? When are we gonna see the Boulder Duke Jameson on AEW?
Talking about the Boulder Duke Jameson.
What happened,
I told him last night that the only reason Vince McMahon retired was so that he could buy AEW under a new alias. AEW is about to be bought out by Vance McMahon, okay?
Vance McMahon.
Vance McMahon is buying AEW.
Man said the Amazon.
And it's no longer gonna. It's not gonna be all. It's not gonna be all elite wrestling. It's gonna be WWE 2.0.
Right? Yeah, WWE 2.0.
Y'all ready to see Felix Anthony and fucking AEW, bro?
Felix, not Felix Anthony, bro.
Oh my God.
It's
Yes,
not
sir.
Edge and Christian. It's not Edge and Christian. It's Tim and Harry.
Okay.
It's Tim and Harry.
Nah, it's
Oh,
Perimeter
man.
and Catholic.
Perimeter and Catholic.
Perimeter and Catholic, bro.
The Canada Cruiserweight Championship.
Yo, AEW, you watch it, bro? We giving you mad names right now.
Yeah, we're
You
giving
know
you
you're gonna
mad
use
titles.
them.
Hey, bro.
You
gonna use
ain't got to break me off no bread for this. Go ahead.
Nah, this is just entertainment. I'll take it. Just knowing it, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't Vince want to buy Ring of Honor?
You want to create? You want to? You guys go to Vegas a lot for Double or Nothing. Create the Hoover Dam Cruiserweight Championship.
Some of y'all playing, but AEW finna start up the Bushwhackers Classic Tag Team Tournament.
The Bushwhackers. The Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers
Not
Classic
the
Tag Team
Bushwhackers,
Tournament.
bro. Out of
Oh my God.
you could have
They
said any. You could have said any other team, bro.
I mean they did see WWE had the Dusty Cup and now they got the Owen Classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's up with me getting tapped out on WWE 2K Online from people who don't submit like Rey Mysterio and Ricochet? With all due respect,
I'm
brother,
telling you.
get good.
I'm telling you, bro. That shit shouldn't happen. Them niggas not submission artists.
Look. You see this right here? If you are not, if this ain't you, bro,
Man.
if you ain't doing that, at least that's why.
WWE
Like my
released too
wrist,
much and AEW
like my
has-
wrist is starting to burn. Like if I was burning calories right now. That's how you gotta hit this button, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
my
Mandatory
whole thing
celebration would be the Bushwhacker March.
My whole thing with AEW is I just want to see. I more want to see who's the first guy that's gonna go back to WWE that they sign. Because sooner or later they're gonna have so many ex-WWE
Cody was the
people.
first, so we already got that out of the way. Cody was the first.
Yeah, but
Now who's next?
I mean
Well,
after him because
like-
more coming.
Like Cody, you know, as much as they want to say the worst kept secret, y'all still ain't know if he was really gonna show up. Y'all really thought it was Shane McMahon. Shut up.
I did. I wasn't.
No,
believing
so
it
did I,
until
bro.
saw
I'm like,
it.
Y'all was
Cody's
waiting
dead.
for it.
Like,
Here come
Cody,
the money.
no,
We ain't get that.
You say Adam Cole, I can see it.
I'm gonna say it straight up with you. I didn't believe Cody was coming back. I'm like, it's either gonna be. I said Bray Wyatt for a while too. I'm like, it's gonna be Bray. But then I hear wrestling has more than one Raw. I'm like, oh shit! And everyone knows that I'm.
Yeah. Imagine wrestling has more than one royal family. Here comes the money.
Oh my, and they swerve us. That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't think Miro's going back. I think he's staying in AEW.
Yeah, he probably stayed. But Adam Cole, I could see it.
Definitely one.
Yeah, Adam Cole's going.
No
I could
offense,
see Adam Cole.
AEW. What's going on?
Andrade, his wife's still there, so
Mhm.
I hope he go back. If we being honest, because AEW ain't doing what they should be doing. If we being honest, when he first got there, he should have got the TNT title put on him. But that's just me.
Karrion
Kross
come
needs to
back, be
come
the
back.
new member of Judgment Day.
I mean,
I don't see him as a leader. I don't think he has like that promo ability to be a leader. He's like Damian Priest, another muscle.
No offense, Lewis. Ask Adam Cole if Karrion got them promo skills. Overrated.
FTR, yes, I think FTR with they find out Triple H and Steph do it. I think he'll.
You said
Do you
the
think
House
Ricky-
Black leader? You talking about?
Okay, I can see Ricky Starks going to
Talking
WWE.
about talking about Aleister Black?
The House of Black leader? You mean Malachi Black, Aleister
Nah,
Black?
he could stay in AEW.
yes, sir. I need Andrade Cien almost back. Andrade El Idolo ain't cutting it. I'm
Hey,
saying.
I've been saying it when he got released. When he got released in 2020, I said he should have went to Mexico. He should have went to New Japan, but no, he had to go to USA.
I mean, I'm getting to the point where I guess people just go to AEW because they want a hug from Tony Khan.
Pretty much.
I think that's what it is. Like they see all these other wrestlers getting a hug from Tony Khan, and they're like, it's probably the best damn hug you'll ever get. Ask Cesaro.
Hey, Okada didn't want that hug, bro. He looked at him like, don't touch me.
Yeah, he did. He was at the front.
What happened to MJF? What happened to MJF was he's in
sleeping.
a stalemate. He's in a stalemate now. He's in between a rock and a hard place because he wants more money than the WWE guys that AEW are signing, but he doesn't want to sign on for more time, and that's not how business works, and that's not how that business is going to be run. So,
And that's why Tony Khan is a mid owner.
I mean, if we being honest, Tony Khan is handling it the way that I would probably handle it if we being honest. Like if this was like real and this was me and he wanted more money because he felt like he deserved it, like, okay, cool, I agree with you. But what you're not finna do is you're not finna take my money and then come 2 years from now, sign with the competition. So no, if you want more bread, if you want more bread, I'm gonna tax some more time on your contract. And that's how we gonna do it. But if not, then you can be mad and sit at home and this, that, and third, because ain't nobody tell you to agree to the contract that you first agreed to. I mean, ain't nobody tell you to get finessed at first. Like, I rock with MJF, but in the same sense, I know that that's not how business works. So if you want more money, if you want to raise in that company and you want to be paid like everybody else is getting paid because you feel like you're better than them, sign some more time. Sign on for some more time. Sign on and add some more time onto your contract. If not, then sit at home.
Ember Moon did better in WWE, not AEW. She's just barely in AEW. Give her some time.
Who's Ember Moon?
Oh, Athena.
Talking about Athena. I feel like if they don't,
hold on. I want to answer this question. What did she do on the main roster? I know what she did in NXT, but what did Ember Moon do in the main roster? I'll wait.
What you mean, bro? It don't matter what she did on the main roster. She used to come on a little tank with Shotzi, bro. That's all that matters.
I hate you so much right now. See, FTR can't come back to WWE. They have no tag teams. I mean, there's Alpha Academy, there's the Usos, there's the New Day.
Continue.
The War Raiders.
Ricochet. From what I learned yesterday, Ricochet and freaking
Drew Gulak.
You mean Dripolak?
I mean, if that's his name, I'm not sure on that, but yeah.
Nah, bro, they're not using it. I feel like as far as like Athena, if they don't have her take the title off Jade Cargill, which they probably won't, she probably gonna fall into that Ruby Soho type role.
Mm-hmm. Holding a button for a shark cage.
Stuck on dark, pushing buttons for a shark cage.
Pushing buttons just to get beat up. It hurts.
What happened to those brothers that used to wear army pants? The Briscoes?
No. You're talking about Akam and Razor.
Oh, They're not brothers. They just happen to look alike.
Yeah, I thought they were. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought they were brothers.
Yeah,
But
just like Edge and Christian are brothers.
I think it was Razor. Razor didn't get injured.
Oh, well, how did I
they
forget
was
the
with
Street
Seth
Profits?
Rollins.
The Street Profits is still a team. My dumbass.
This man, Jinder and Shanky, bro.
Hey, Shanky's goated. Put some respect on Shanky.
Yesterday, Jinder getting upset every time Shanky was dancing. That was hilarious.
I mean, what had happened at AOP was they was like when Seth Rollins was doing that whole Messiah thing. They was with him, but one of them had got injured, so both of them got stayed off TV, and then they got released.
Like, okay.
Then they were doing good. They were doing a good job as their bodyguards. But then I'm like,
Ruby Soho
go Shanky.
Yeah, Shanky. Ruby Soho probably should have been the one to win the Owen Hart. But
but we so stuck on couple goals and all that, you know.
Pretty much.
But I'm not. I'm single as a Pringle. I don't care about those couples.
Nah, Adam Cole. Remember when we told you to sign with us and we was gonna give you a title? Funny thing, we ain't tell you what title. Here, take this Owen Hart champion. Take this bullcrap. Got this boy rocking a pink championship, bro.
Okay. And that's Ricochet's just teaming with random people. He's teaming with Gulak. He's teaming with Mustafa Ali.
I mean, pretty much. They don't really value Ricochet. If we being honest.
They gave us what we wanted. Ricochet having a title. And there you go. That's what we want. Right? They do it all the time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby needed that win.
They give us what we want, and then they half-ass it.
The Owen Hart tournament rubbed me the wrong way for why?
Because it's just like, I feel like I can see why he would say that, because I didn't really think Britt Baker needed that win as far as like winning the Owen. I feel like somebody like Ruby Soho or Tony Storm could have benefited.
Mm-hmm.
You need perimeter and Catholic running back as a heel faction. That'd be dope, bro.
Damn.
Ricochet is just there. A lot you can do with him though.
So he wants proximity and Protestantism to
proximity and Protestant.
If Triple H get creative power, oh my God, guys, he doesn't want creative power. Oh man,
Ricochet gonna be the first.
He doesn't want the creative control. He just wants to work with talent. He wants to be. I'm Triple H, the executive vice president of talent relations.
I can see Britt Baker go to WWE. Why? So she could get leg dropped by Nia Jax again?
Hey, Alex, you see that? I like Brett. Wait, you say you like Brett and Natty?
And Natty's father. So, Jim.
It wasn't meant for the Hart Dynasty. It was meant specifically for Owen Hart.
But Shawn Michaels, wait, what?
But Shawn Michaels or Triple H. I think Shawn Michaels is staying with NXT.
Young Rock is greater than Old Rock. I mean,
Shawn Michaels is,
I mean, the Old Rock is making more money than the Young Rock has ever done.
I mean, Young Rock is actually a pretty good TV show. If you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. Paul
Heyman for head of creative. Did we all see what happened when he was in charge of ECW? He went out of business. Love Paul Heyman to death, but he's a genius. But no.
Leave him alone, bro. He's just an advocate.
Yeah, okay, wants to be. It ain't that deep, bro. Y'all are really trying to sit on here and tell me Triple H wants Bruce to continue to be head of creative. Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, if Triple H wanted the job, I'm pretty sure he could have got the job.
Yeah, he would have gotten it already, bro. His wife is the CEO and the chairwoman.
And also, you got to think of stress level too. Like y'all still got to remember this man.
This man got I don't know what it's called, but it's in his chest.
A pacemaker.
A pacemaker in his chest.
He got a pacemaker, bro.
And Paul Heyman ruined. Nope. Paul Heyman did not ruin Eddie Guerrero's title reign. There has been multiple sources that confirm that Eddie stressed too much of the position. He felt he wasn't good enough to be WWE champion. He chose to put Bradshaw over.
Bradshaw.
I know this because Paul Heyman and everybody else has confirmed it.
If it was up
That
to
Eddie's
Triple
reign
H,
was supposed to
NXT would
be
still
Eddie's reign was supposed to be longer, but it didn't happen.
Pat McAfee is fun to watch. Pat's dope, bro.
I'm telling you, boy, Pat gonna win the WWE Championship. Just watch.
Mm-hmm. Y'all
Pat
keep
McAfee
sleeping
is
on.
Monday. Pat McAfee for WWE champion. I don't care.
Imagine if Pat was shooting with Theory when he had the briefcase. Come on, man.
Ilya Dragunov is so good. I want him to come to the main roster. Excuse me.
Probably not gonna happen, but you know. Eddie
Yeah, I
was
doubt
stressed.
it, but we
Why are
gonna see.
people still on that shit?
There you go. Evan is so good. I want him to come up to the main roster.
He was stressed. Eddie was stressed, bro. That's a lot. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all think they just win this world championship and that's it, bro. Bianca Belair got the women's title. She over here doing the first pitch at the Mets game, bro.
There's a whole lot of stuff that go on there.
They don't get days off, bro. That's the face of the company.
It's
Why y'all think Roman wanted to fucking break after a while? Y'all think he just wrestles and goes home? No.
It's a whole lot of responsibility that go into that stuff. That's why, that's why I no longer allow people to hate on John Cena. Because at first I used to let it slide, but now it's just like, you can't hate on that man. That man carried the company for I don't know how long.
I think that man ran on 2 hours of sleep, if anything.
Never really got a full night's sleep. He was doing interviews. He was doing Make-A-Wish. He was doing everything that Vince McMahon needed him to do. So
he went from going to Good Morning America to the fucking Kids Choice Awards and for Nickelodeon,
seriously, bro.
So I mean, you can not like him in ring, but you gotta respect John Cena.
Give Paul Heyman a 24/7 title so every Bloodline member has gold. Fucking do it.
I can see them doing that. Why could I see them doing that?
And then when they were doing the tribute to the troops and all that, you think John Cena got any sleep when they was over there?
And we're not talking about the bases in the U.S. We're talking about the bases in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Remember when SmackDown invaded Rolling Loud last year? Was that when Dawkins had that match with I think somebody?
Yeah, that's when it was supposed to be Montez versus I forgot who it was, but then Montez got injured, so they just put Dawkins.
Yeah.
That was wasn't that Bianca versus Carmella too?
And the brand split, it's basically done.
The brand split? I don't know what a brand split is, bro.
I haven't known what the brand split was.
I told y'all. I don't know why y'all so surprised. There ain't no brand split, bro.
What's the brand split, bro?
There ain't no brand split. It's like,
if not Triple H, Paul Heyman is a great person to be head of creative. Remember Raw late 2019 when he was pushing Aleister Black, Andrade, and Buddy Murphy.
Here's the thing with Paul Heyman being in charge of creative. When he ran the creative in 2002, 2004, he bumped heads with Vince and Stephanie so many times.
Especially Stephanie. Y'all got to understand, they could be as cool as cucumbers, but...
Because at the end of the day, Stephanie is CEO, so she'll probably want to push somebody. Heyman's like, no, let's push somebody. It'll be a back and forth debacle, and at the end of the day, Stephanie will have the final say.
Look, man, as long as you ain't putting Shane in charge of creative, I'm cool.
There we go.
As long as it ain't Shane, I'm fine.
Y'all know the meme pictures of a wrestler with all the titles?
Yeah.
Shane would make that real.
Shane gonna make sure he win the Royal Rumble.
And it's gonna start with him winning the 24/7 title. That's how he's gonna come back on TV.
Mick Foley back in creative. Mick Foley was in creative. I thought he was just the general manager.
He was the commissioner.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tripping.
He was the commissioner in 2000 and then GM in 2016.
No offense, but what? There ain't no point. You better off going to AEW.
Pretty much.
They ain't gonna do nothing but put you through tables again. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, y'all seen
your favorite DLC? Huh?
Y'all seen how I think Road Dogg was talking about AEW and he was like he said they decided to put the jabroni title on Wardlow, basically saying like the TNT title meant nothing.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I could see where he was coming from with that because it really don't have a lot of prestige to it.
It don't.
But yeah,
See, no,
I mean,
I would say
hopefully
that
with
too,
Wardlow,
but I'm
he
gonna tell him
brings
straight
something
up.
back.
I'm like,
Was
Road Dogg.
the first TNT champion Cody Rhodes?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I
It
mean,
was.
yeah, it don't really have prestige when the first champion is like in a whole nother company now. Darby's run wasn't really all that. Mero's run wasn't really all that.
The WWE Universe in charge of creative. Yeah, I know. Don't put us in charge of creative.
The greatest TNT
Yeah.
champion is who? Sammy Guevara?
I would. I know Malik would bring back Jonathan Coachman and make him a world champion.
Is the
Man.
Pinnacle just Wardlow and FTR now?
I don't think the
It still
Pinnacle is the
exists?
thing no more
The
because
Pinnacle still exists?
Sean Spears. I ain't seen Sean Spears since
I ain't
what's his
see
name? Since
Sean
MJF left.
Spears since he did that shit with MJF.
I'm saying I ain't seen Sean Spears since MJF left. I ain't
When he-
seen Wardlow and FTR did take
Not
a
yet.
picture together, but I don't know if they still like the Pinnacle.
Yeah, Sean Spears. I think the last time we seen him, he was in that all white suit with that all white chair.
Yeah.
And the crowd did the 10 chant.
Yeah. See, all right then. Well, my buddy Axel, I personally have to take off. I got to do some stuff with the family. Thank you for having me with the
Yeah, I'm about
podcast,
to end it
Broski.
anyway. So, yeah. So if y'all want to just let people know where to follow y'all before we go.
Obviously, Alex Loco on TikTok. Follow me there, and I'll do whatever the hell I feel like it. So, love y'all, brothers.
Yeah, HB Bird on TikTok. Going over there, hit me up and whatnot. Pleasure being here. I think ain't next week the SummerSlam predictions and whatnot.
Yes, sir. Next week, SummerSlam predictions,
See
bro.
y'all back here for the SummerSlam predictions.
You already know. Brock Lesnar on top. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, man. See y'all next time.